So I did mess around a tiny bit with the game, enough to discover that the keyboard controls are either indecipherable or not working. Possibly because I have a controller plugged in. That's not the right scene.
Hey, open up!
Who would do this?
Shit. What's wrong with you?
Someone's one-night mistake?
A mistake?
Maybe Diana's.
This isn't the time for jokes.
Let me guess. That helmet can't come off, can it?
So creepy. I don't want it near me. Where the hell did this thing come from?
Forget it. Shouldn't we be trying to get out of here?
Impossible. This is a confinement room.
The bar is only open from the other side.
Nothing to do but ask whoever did this to let us out.
The mastermind's right there. That kid locked us up.
So he was the one who put these on us?
It wasn't me.
It talks!
People do tend to talk.
Life is simple. Don't you think? There are moments when a single snail can make a world go extinct.
Go extinct.
What the hell are you going on about?
Who are you?
I'm sure you can tell me eventually.
Why are you doing this?
I require all of you to take part in a game.
A game?
With the fate of you, me, and the human race in the balance.
Fuck that!
Let's get started, shall we?
It was interesting that the lines on that coin were slightly fucked up when it was first shown.
Beneath my foot, there's a coin. One side of it is red, while the other side is blue. Which side of the coin is facing up? Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
No freedom. I promise that I will release all of you.
And what if we're wrong?
You won't lose. You will have to stay in the game until at least 6 of you are dead.
What? Let's go with blue.
It's red.
Right, red. It's gotta be red.
50-50 chance. The odds for each are the same.
Then we should vote. Wait! I can't believe you guys.
Akane's right. Just going to do what he says?
What do you think, Carlos? You are the leader of this group. I will take your decision as everyone's final answer.
What are you talking about?
I'll let Carlos choose.
Pick red.
It's blue.
So what do you say, Carlos?
No, Carlos!
Don't answer him!
We got a real problem here. One of those guys sounds
Choose, Carlos.
extremely like Archer.
Solitary snail. The fate of the world rests on your decision.
Or Bob from Bob's Burgers, if that's what you're more familiar with. Well, I'm pretty sure it was actually going to be red, but I don't think this decision actually matters. It'd surprise me if it did.
It's Red.
See? Didn't I say it'd be red?
Yeah, whatever.
Well done, Carlos.
Are you some kind of clairvoyant?
It was just luck. I had a 50% chance. It's not too hard to get it right.
Hey, hold on a sec. Okay, sure, you lucked out with your guess. But what if you had gotten it wrong?
What does it matter? Everything worked out fine.
So, are you going to make good on our deal?
Fear not. I'm a fair person. I promised to release you, and I shall.
Just not how.
I apologize, but you must all sleep.
Sleep.
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Why would we forget?
I wonder. Pleasant dreams.
Because we'll be dead.
I know. You're...
So we saw Sigmo. There was a definite Phi-looking person in there. There was an Akane mentioned.
Hey, hold on. Why are we outside?
I have no clue.
When I woke up, we were on the ground over there.
Huh?
What is it?
Didn't we all have something attached to our left wrists?
I suppose we might have.
Coin.
Huh?
Nothing. Just saw an image of a coin flash in my mind. It was flipped and falling.
Come to think of it. Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
Kind of bet.
Did we all forget what happened?
hey,
The lovely effects of Soprel.
could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
For some reason, I wasn't expecting this to actually be a, well, as legitimate of an ending as a handful of sentences are. Okay, so we're doing it on a team-by-team basis this time. Oh, it's me. Do we actually have access to the float? We indeed do. Oh, there's multiple varieties of flowchart apparently. Let's... I have no idea who any of these people are. The weird head child is the most interesting one to me. Oh, it makes use of the function keys. No wonder I couldn't figure it out.
Time to choose, Carlos. You are that
I had to think for a second.
It's Blue.
So obviously everybody escaping alive is not the canon choice.
That's why I told you, Red.
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong!
Carlos,
What were you thinking?
Hey, wait a second. Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. The person who started it is...
Plague Man there.
what now?
You should know already. You were wrong, so the game continues.
Until 6 people are dead, huh?
At least 6. It's possible there may be more than that.
Why don't we hurry and get this over with then?
Before we begin, I want all of you to go to sleep.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened
Forget. But why?
here. There's no point in telling you now. You won't remember anything in a moment. Pleasant dreams.
Okay, so this is the actual intro. And I can't help but laugh a bit at the small child armed with a crossbow.
Carlos! Carlos!
Akane.
Bastard! What the hell's going on? You brought all of us here!
No! It's not me!
Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric. No need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira?
I wonder what this is.
Give it up, Diana. It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her. I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet.
That's what it was called a year ago. Right, Akane?
Junpei.
Good morning. How are you feeling?
Who's this?
I am Zero. The second Zero.
The second?
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording. So don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them. I'd like to tell you an old story. 17 years ago, on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road. Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left. Along the way, she bumped into a senior citizen she saw every day. Surprised to see her, they asked, "Why did you come this way today?" This was her reply. Because there was a snail. Her body was discovered a few hours later. Murdered. They found her in some bushes along the left path. Sometimes, life is simply unfair. Don't you think?
What the hell is all this nonsense?
It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment, only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter 50 meters below ground.
Wait, what?
As you can see, this place is divided into 3 sections. Carlos, Akane, and Junpei. You 3 are in Ward C. You will henceforth be referred to as C-Team. Your leader shall be Carlos. Next is Q.
Carlos, the
Nero,
eternally
and
angry.
Derek. You are located in Ward Q. Your name will be Q-Team. As evidenced by the name, the leader is Q.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. Ward D is where the 3 of you are. Diana is the leader. That makes you the D-Team. You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however. 90 minutes. Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Memory erasing drugs?
As a result, you'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. But you will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
What?
The bracelet has an additional function. A watch. Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time.
12, 10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to welcome a new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X. Beyond this X door is a hallway with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground. There's no other way out. The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it. 6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies. In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
This is bullshit.
One caveat. The door remains open for only 30 seconds. Once that passes, it will automatically close and never open again. Oh yes. With this information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people?
What? No one would.
I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room? The team names of your newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor. Choose the team you've decided to eliminate. Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes. The group with 2 or more votes will lose. Every member of that team will be executed. Let us begin. This is the Decision Game, a game of fate. The lives of you, me, and the human race hang in the balance.
Well, based off what we saw there, I really don't want to be in the group that has Mira and Eric. I don't care otherwise.
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
So, a moment when hate becomes calamity, huh?
I wonder what that means.
Beats me. Maybe it's not supposed to have a meaning.
Huh?
It's an anagram. You reorganize the letters into another sentence.
Why do you think it's an anagram?
I've seen something like this before. In another place. Anyway, where's Sigma?
What are you looking at?
A box.
What kind of box?
Well, I'm looking into it because I don't know.
Looks like something's written on it.
Force quit box.
That's interesting.
I see a keyboard on it too.
Use this keyboard to input a password and force something to stop. Is that what this means?
What does it stop?
Well, the obvious answer would be the game Zero is making us play.
Then we should try it.
Obviously, we don't have the password, though.
I shouldn't have thought it would be that easy.
We need a hint.
Maybe it says something on the underside.
Nope. Won't budge.
Is it heavy?
Heavy doesn't even begin to cover it. I doubt it's made out of anything from Earth.
Well, you are getting up there, Sigma.
What are you saying? My body's still got it.
I'll just give it a try. You weren't lying.
See? I told you.
This is the map for Ward D, right?
Looks like it.
And we can go wherever we want, so long as it's within this ward?
Yes, that's what Zero said.
So, a variety of rooms of various purpose.
All right. We've checked all the rooms from top to bottom, but...
You didn't find any exits?
Obviously. We are in a bomb shelter, after all. If there were several exits, it'd defeat the purpose it was built for.
So Zero told the truth.
Then opening the X door is the only way out. Mira! Eric! Can you hear me?
Carlos! Akane! Tenmyoji!
There's no point. We wouldn't hear a drunk toga party at full volume on the other side.
I think we need 6 passwords to get this door to open, right?
Yeah, that X-Pass thing.
For every one person who dies, one password will be revealed.
Is that true, though?
Sigma, why don't you try dying once?
I politely but firmly refrain.
What about you, Diana?
Hey, no.
Figured.
Okay.
May I ask you guys something?
What's What's up?
Who do you think Zero is? Do you guys know who Zero is?
No, I haven't the foggiest. But they called themselves Zero. At the very least, they know about what happened a year ago.
What are you...
There's one more thing for sure. Think about it. Why was Zero's speech to us pre-recorded? There's got to be a very big reason why things can't be in real time. There are two possibilities. They've already bit the bullet. Or...
Zero is among us.
And of course, that big display at the start is to suggest that Zero is not one of them.
This may be somewhat rude of me to say, but the way you talk, Sigma, is, a little unusual.
forgive him. The age of his mind and his body are completely different.
Oh, he mentioned that back at DCOM. That his consciousness had come back from the year 2074.
That's correct. That's why I know what will happen in the future. I must have spent the past 5 days warning all of you. If nothing changes, mankind will be destroyed. Kane, Phi, and I infiltrated DCOM to stop all that from happening.
Why? Is this true?
Well, would you believe me if I said that it was?
Then why are all of us trapped in this strange place? If you know the future, then you could have prevented it.
We had no idea what events went down inside the DCOM facility. Nor did we know anything about what's going to happen in this shelter.
Do you think someone will come help us?
Like who?
Maybe the DCOM experiment staff?
Sorry, but that's pretty unlikely. Remember? The staff stationed in DCOM can't communicate with us right now. The simulation is attempting to stay true to an actual Mars mission.
It's at least 6 months between Earth and Mars. In that time period, Earth will have rotated halfway around the Sun. Which means...
By the time the spaceship reaches Mars, the Earth is behind it.
with the star in the way, we can't send a signal.
That's the lead-up. We've been doing experiments for the past 5 days.
Transmissions will reestablish on December 31st at 23:30, which leaves us with more than 10 hours.
There's no point in hoping for a rescue to come before then.
Pretty sure the DCOM staff won't notice any problems until that time.
You guys are like siblings. You're totally in sync.
Of course, my question here is, wasn't Phi's mind supposed to go to the one that is in cold sleep?
Never listen to
Rebecca?
Rebecca. She's the head nurse at the hospital where I worked.
Oh, right. You did say you were a nurse.
I joined the DCOM experiment because Rebecca suggested it to me. She told me that they were searching for a nurse willing to participate. Well, to be honest, there is another reason why I decided to join.
Gab!
Why is Gab here?
I think he came through the vent.
See anything?
No, it's too dark.
You're up, Phi.
You want me to go in there? It's clearly impossible.
You sure?
I won't repeat myself. My boobs are D's.
Your pants are on fire.
It's true.
Seems to me they've gotten a full size larger than the last time you told me.
It's been 45 years. Growing is natural.
You were just sleeping.
Could I interrupt? What is this?
Is that a coaster?
Something's written on it. Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D team should vote for Q team and Q team for C team. And someone else wrote,
Q team, got it.
I get it. By spreading out the votes, they're suggesting we make it a tie.
Looks like Q team agreed.
Seems so.
I guess Gab passed through Ward C to Ward Q and ended up here. It'll work! Now none of the teams will have to die.
I wonder about that.
What?
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Damn, we don't have much time. We need to head over to the voting device.
It does strike me as a bit odd that everything here is apparently done via
What exactly did you mean
cutscenes.
earlier, Phi?
I'm saying it could be a lie.
Do you mean that Q team is planning to betray us?
No, I doubt it. If that's what they intended, they didn't have to send Gab. They'd only have to decide to vote for D team.
Then you mean...
There's a chance that C team will betray us. Maybe they're saying they'll vote for D team, but actually vote for Q team.
Why would they do that?
To make us choose Q team. If you think it's a good idea to spread out the votes, then your choice is easy, right? I'm just saying. It's a possibility.
The deadline to vote is in 1 minute.
What should I do?
The fact that Gab showed up means that we can assume Q team's voting for C team. So we have no choice but to choose Q team. Otherwise...
Our single vote could cause the death of all of C team.
Let's go along with that.
Your vote has been accepted.
Well, that was a good choice.
Do you think it'll be okay?
So long as Gab's note was the truth.
All we could do was trust them.
I suppose.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the note exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the brain. When you next wake, those who survive will be able to request the decision. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
Okay, so that one did kill Q team. So there's also the alternative. Since on that route, everyone
Exactly did
did
you mean
apparently follow the note. So voting for C team should result in a tie. Though it might just kill C team.
Your vote has been accepted.
Why, Diana? Why did you vote for C team?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I have no idea why I voted for C team.
What are you talking about?
But it's true. Please believe me.
I have gotten teams backwards.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made, as all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
I mean, that would be interesting if, regardless of which one you chose, you killed them in each route, but it would make it so that you would need additional choices, or additional bits of acting. I don't know, right now I'm not enjoying this as much, because it's, well, it's just the start.
This is weird. There should be another room around here somewhere.
Let me see it! Hey!
Shut up!
He's got the right to see it too.
Mira,
Thank you.
It's pretty pointless to hang out here kicking our heels. Let's go back to the lounge.
what is this?
Let's inhibit the virus. Maybe someone's gonna remove or control some kind of virus.
I wonder if the,
What virus?
wonder if the H beam on the vertical beam there has any kind of relevance.
About the vote? What will we do?
Don't ask me.
But if we don't do it, doesn't that mean we'll die?
Yeah. Even if C team voted for D team, and D team did the reverse, if we refuse, then we get 2 votes against us automatically.
And Q team would be killed.
I suppose that's true if this game is for real.
So you're saying it's a joke?
Don't you think that would make a whole lot more sense? The DCOM staff will probably pop through that door over there yelling surprise.
I get it! You're right. Then him being here makes sense now. I bet that means you're part of the whole surprise.
No!
Come on. Take off that helmet.
I can't.
Huh?
I said I can't take it off.
Damn, Brat. Stop bullshitting me.
Stop! Stop! You'll break my neck!
Damn. It's really on there.
Wait, I see something on the side of this thing.
What the hell?
Isn't it a password input?
Does that mean the helmet comes off with the right numbers?
Or maybe his head'll explode.
Hey!
Really? Who are you?
I don't know. I don't remember. I woke up and I was here.
Are you saying you have amnesia?
Maybe.
Yes, pour small child a drink. Best decision.
I ask you something?
What?
I was wondering, who is Zero?
Disappointed small child can't ask
playing.
Eric why he's such a
You
piece
know
of shit.
everything, don't you?
I told you, I don't...
So you're gonna stick with the idea that this isn't some big surprise?
I don't know. I don't remember anything. If this isn't a joke, then things are really serious.
Then you're saying one of the teams is actually going to be executed? But why would someone do that?
Zero said it's a game.
Also, I'm enjoying the
then
double
he's a
reference for
psychopath.
Q.
This Zero guy's probably off somewhere enjoying seeing us freak out.
He could be that serial killer in the news.
That's that Heart Ripper, yeah?
Yeah.
Rumor is they killed 18 people, all in the past few years.
March 15th, 2026. The body of a young female was found in a park in Roseville. The victim's name was Virginia Bailey, age 28. The chest was ripped open and the heart entirely removed. It happened again on May 22nd, 2026. The body of a male was found in a trash can near a residence in Sacramento. The victim's name was Jeffrey Foray, age 37. His body was just like Virginia's, with the heart completely gouged out. 2 months later, on July 29th.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you have amnesia or something?
That slow zoom was real good.
All this?
I don't know. I don't know why, but I knew.
You gotta be kidding me.
I was wondering, where are we?
Weren't you listening to Zero earlier? We're 50 meters underground in a bomb shelter.
I know that, but where exactly?
I doubt we're very far from DCOM.
DCOM?
Dwelling for the cohabitation of Mars.
So it's an experiment to see if we could survive on Mars?
Uh-huh. We all lived together in that compound for 5 days.
C-Team and D-Team were there too.
Oh, and there was a dog. It was incredibly old. I think his name was Gab.
But not you. You weren't there. It's very suspicious.
Oh, what were they testing for?
Psychological data, mostly. It was a closed environment for a group of people for an extended period of time. So how would that mess with the subjects mentally? That was what they were trying to investigate.
Oh, what made you sign up?
Tough question. It seemed like it'd be kind of fun, I guess.
Eric?
I joined because Mira wanted to.
That's it?
Well, maybe not entirely.
Mira? Eric? What's going on between you two?
Going on? Well...
Are you in love?
Idiot! No, we're not!
We're not?
Well, we're not, but... Wait, what?
You know, I've been trying to figure something out for a while. What is this thing?
Maybe it's a gift from Zero.
So what, you think there's assorted teas inside?
Gifts don't have to be a good thing, do they? Hey, what the hell? Stop! What if it's some kind of bomb?
A bomb? I don't think it is. Oh, something's on the back. I think this is upside down. So this would be the front.
Force quit box?
Guess it stopped something.
Look, there's also a keyboard.
Looks like you're supposed to input a code of some kind.
And if we get it right?
Then something will be forced to end?
But what?
Maybe.
I hope this is just like before and that
What was
Sigma
that sound?
is the least physically
Came from that
capable
way.
once again.
Let's go!
I mean, there was an explanation for that before.
How
But
did you...
You came through the vent. It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Why don't you go in?
I can't.
Just do it, will ya?
See?
Didn't have this stupid thing on your head.
Hey, check this out.
No, that vent looks like it's just too small
Something
anyway.
inside the case.
Is that a coaster? Oh, there's something on it. Hello, Carlos here. C team is voting for D team. So D team should vote for Q team and Q team for C team.
What does this mean?
Don't you get it? They're saying to spread the votes.
Huh? Spread?
I get it. If each team ends up with 1 vote each.
The whole thing is a tie and no team will be executed.
Or every team will be executed.
That's a great idea. Okay, now we have a plan. Let's do it.
But wait.
Why should we wait?
Well, what if this message hasn't been delivered to D team yet?
You're right. The position of this vent does imply it only connects toward C. I doubt Gab's made his way toward D yet.
We need to figure out how to notify D team then.
Hold on a sec. I'll get a pen and cheese. There was some at the bar, right?
A pen?
And cheese?
That should do it.
What exactly are you doing? Oh, I get it. If Ward C and Ward Q have connected vents,
Then Q and D are probably connected as well.
Yep. We just need to take the cheese and...
it's all on you, Gab.
Think it'll work?
I'm sure it will.
Why does Gab move like one of those little robot dogs?
5 minutes until the deadline.
I wonder if Gab made it to Ward D or not.
Even if he did, who knows if Diana will vote the way it says in the note.
What? You think she'll betray us?
It's not outside the realm of possibility. I don't even want to consider the alternative.
Which is?
That the whole letter from C Team is a trap.
Trap.
They could have written it, but maybe Carlos is planning to vote for Q Team instead.
Hey, wait a minute now. That's not good. At all.
You said it. If I'm right, then we need Diana to do the opposite of what it says.
What? But...
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
The vote has to be decided by the leader, but
what should we do?
We don't have time for a committee.
then we'll just have to use force.
Hey, wait!
I mean, since I'm selecting both anyway.
Your vote has been accepted.
Following the note, huh?
I guess it's fine. It's not like it was a bad choice. Now we wait and see what exactly Carlos and Diana do.
If this plan doesn't work, then there are two outcomes that could happen. Either the 3 and C team die,
Or we're the ones executed.
No, there's one more possibility.
Yeah?
It's a joke. Someone is definitely tricking us.
So it is you!
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the next wig, those who survived will be able to request the decision maker. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
Also, that last camera angle really made Mira's outfit look even dumber than it has in the cutscene so far. Nope.
What?
It's
Your vote has been accepted.
The plot thickens.
Why would you? If Carlos voted for D-Team like he said he would in the note?
Maybe that was the result he was going for. He wanted to kill the 3 in D team.
No.
You said it earlier, right, Mira? The note Gab brought? It could have been a trap from C-Team.
Right. But that doesn't mean voting for D team can be justified. If it really was a trap, there still isn't a solid reason to go against what it says in the note. Because regardless, as long as Diana doesn't flip on us, we may be screwed anyway.
Mira?
There's no way we can justify it by saying we voted this way in self-defense.
Minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made, as all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
And upside, if I'm wrong and we just needed to go through a single vote with each group, then at least we'll be there as soon as I finish the first vote for Carlos's group.
So this is the last room.
Yes. We've checked everywhere we could.
It's just as Zero said, huh? There's no way to get out, except by opening the X door.
50 minutes left until the vote deadline.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
How can we not? If we refuse, C-Team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
But...
Hey, do you think this could be part of the experiment? DCOM's whole psychological test?
Nope.
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yeah.
2 whole teams.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
If only there was a way to contact someone on the other teams.
Why would you need to reach them? What, you're planning on begging them not to vote C-Team or something?
Well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
What do you mean?
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I get it. Maybe C-Team could vote for D-Team, D-Team for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
And that'd make it a 3-way tie. And no one would have to die?
How do we make sure they know to do it?
So based off the 11 some odd hour thing from before, we don't only need to vote more times than my tired mind can think of. 7, 8 times.
Phi! Sigma! Can you hear us?
It's not working.
Damn it!
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
Huh? Morphogenetic field?
Let the game end where I treat 2. What's this supposed to mean?
The game will end, and something about 2 people? I guess the tough part is figuring out treat. If it's like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward or a gift or something.
But it could
Yeah,
also
you don't
mean
die.
treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, anyone know what this thing could be?
A box?
What's inside of it?
Maybe some kind of white smoke.
Automate Bako?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Urashima Taro, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
This label says Force Quit Box.
What's that?
Looks like there's a keyboard.
There's probably a password that goes there.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
But what, though?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Wait. You really think Zero'd put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything.
Junpei, based off how I played 999, that's not entirely true.
So, what now?
What can we do?
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
Junpei.
No, we still have some time.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be the leader here.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway? Do you guys have any ideas? Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask, who is the second Zero instead?
Then that means there has to have been a first one, right?
Yeah, there is.
You know him?
Sorta. I brought it up earlier. A bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before. It happened last year. Akane and I were trapped somewhere. The person responsible back then was named Zero.
But I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
It's gotta be connected.
Just, please! Believe me.
She's right.
Why is Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right? This decision game or whatever.
With the fate of mankind on the line.
So it's true.
Do you know something, Akane?
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die. 6 billion people will.
So what Sigma said back then up in DCOM was...
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth. If Have you ever heard of the term reverie syndrome? What causes it is unknown. Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
Hey, hold up. How does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
A crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
Reverie syndrome.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, kinda. Akane Kurashiki. Junpei Tenmyoji. You're both Japanese, right?
Yes?
And you both lived in Japan when you were kids. You even went to the same school. So you're childhood friends.
Who told you that?
Sigma. He mentioned it back in DCOM. We all lived in close quarters in that facility for 5 days. Information spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The DCOM experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No, we didn't. We did this on our own.
Wait, you telling me you guys just happened to bump into each other at DCOM?
It wasn't a coincidence. It was inevitable. Why did you subject yourself to this circus?
I didn't mention it before. I kind of really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us $500,000 if we joined up.
Huh.
That is a lot of cash.
Surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
A what?
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one? You faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. They're pretty good at telling me which path has death at the end.
Do you hear something?
Over there.
Gab!
Where did you come from?
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
Yeah, and once we get to this vote, I'll need to go check on something.
I don't think so. A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
So he came from another ward then?
It's too dark, I can't see anything.
I mean, it's also
Q is down
not
that
necessarily a real bomb shelter.
Think you can fit in there, Akane?
No, there's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Oh, I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. He should be able to fit through then.
Hey, Mira! Eric!
No answer, huh?
Hey, Gab. Did they steal you away from DCOM too?
But why the dog?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero'd do us any favors?
Hold on. I think I got an idea that may work. This case, it holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It's empty.
Did that bastard Zero take the meds?
I still think this could work. We can use it. Wait a sec.
Now to find a doily and a pen.
A beer coaster and a pen.
I found them on the counter of the bar.
But there's something written on it.
Oh, I did that.
Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Oh! You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Cross your fingers he can get to Q-Team.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
What did you throw?
Cheese. Picked it up with the coaster. It was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too? Maybe next time he comes back, he'll be a hot dog. It was a joke.
Five minutes left.
Gab's not come back.
Let's just vote, Carlos. Like I said, if we forfeit...
I know!
Hey, there's one thing we can do.
What is it?
You remember what you wrote on the Gab letter?
The what?
The message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver? C-Team is voting for D-Team, so D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team.
Yeah? So what?
So, vote for Q-Team instead.
What? Junpei, you can't be suggesting... If we do that, they'll end up with 2 votes and...
Yep, Q-Team will be out. Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D-Team, and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second. 6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter. Those are the rules of the decision game according to Zero. Balancing the votes won't do us any good. We'll just end up falsely prolonging someone's death.
Junpei,
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Come on, Carlos, vote for Q-Team.
no, you can't!
As mentioned, I will be right back. As my last vote had been to do the opposite of the note every time, in case it's keeping track of the most recent vote.
Why?
Smart move.
Minutes have passed. Your time limit is ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survive will be able to return the decision. And all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
Okay, so we do have access to new... may as well clear the other option out, though.
Five minutes left.
Since it looks like that is completely unrelated.
Your vote has been accepted.
Ah, I was worried you weren't going to do it, Carlos.
You'll see, Akane. Just because we did what we said we would doesn't mean this will work. Hell, we don't even know if our note reached the other teams or not. And even if it did, there's no guarantee they did what we asked. 2 possibilities will come out of this. The 3 members of D-Team will die.
Or it's our heads on the chopping block.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to return to the same. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
This does strike me as having the similar problem to Virtue's Last Reward with regard to the mixing. There have been a lot of occasions where, and I don't know if this is...
Diana!
Interesting.
Fi! Where are we?
I think it's the healing room.
Hey! Open this door!
What is this color?
No idea. Zero must have put them on us. But
Let's take them off.
we can't. There's no hole for a key.
There must be a way.
Now for the voting results. The team who received 2 votes is here. D-Team. As such, D-Team will be executed.
No!
Damn it!
Why? What's Q-Team thinking? If they were going to choose us, then there was no point in sending Gab.
That's true, but
There has to be a trick to this game. Something nonsensical. Illogical, maybe.
You're trying hard. Listener decided to kill all of you. In a way, they are the true culprit.
Would you stop talking nonsense?
Zero! You won't get away with this! I swear I'll...
Sigma, let's jump.
What?
May you rest in peace. Body Planeta est fabula.
Jesus. As I was saying, the might be a result of headphones, but quite a few lines have been difficult to hear. Okay, so this is mostly a straight path.
This is...
The pantry.
Oh, hey Carlos, where's Junpei?
No idea. He was already gone when I woke up.
It's locked.
Wait, did Junpei do this?
You think he woke up first and then locked us in?
It's been a long time since you've seen each other, right? Maybe now he's Zero's accomplice.
That's not possible. The Junpei I know would never do something like that to us.
Yeah, he was just Zero's
Sorry.
accomplice last game.
It was just one of the possibilities.
Junpei...
You know, this has been on my mind for a while. But what exactly is he to you, Akane? It's hard to believe that you two just knew each other in grade school.
Junpei, yes, he's very important to me. All my life, I've never really had many friends to call my own.
That's surprising. I would have taken you as the type guys and girls all fawn over in Japan.
Oh, you're very kind, thank you. But that's not exactly... Junpei always said I was a girl who always said what shouldn't be said. I never found myself bullied or anything, but it still seemed as if people considered me something of an odd girl. Junpei was different. He told me he'd rush to my aid whenever I was troubled. Once, when we were young, I was crying over something and he faced the enemy alone.
He sounds like he's a comic book hero.
Yes. To me he is, at the very least. But this past year has completely changed him.
Seems to me like he's the exact opposite now.
If it was because of me somehow, then this time I need to rush to his aid. That's what I've decided anyway.
You really like Junpei, don't you?
What in the world are you saying, Carlos?
I'm out of my depth when it comes to romance. My coworkers do always come to me with their stories, though. So I can tell. Just by looking, I can tell if someone's in love.
Does that mean there isn't anyone like that for you? That important?
There is. I love my little sister very much. She's a sunshine on my life.
Oh, so a sister complex.
God damn it,
Ha
Japan.
ha, you're horrible.
Consider it payback for earlier. Now then, nothing will come from just sitting around here. How about we find a way out?
Right. I bet you're eager to see your dearest love as soon as you can.
Ah, Carlos!
Okay, so now we get our puzzle room. Oh, hey, we actually have 3D here. So, looks like we are... Oh, we're making a gingerbread man out of that, either out of this, or to resemble that. Yeah. Wait. Fuck you, game. Okay, so this is the knob for that, machine. This is a lot smoother than the pen was in the other game, which doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. Oh wait, yeah, it would. And we've gotten the powder. We just need to get water. Oh, and a way to chill the water. Oh. I mean, I'm guessing that's not important, but... Oh, there's the water. Okay, so that's a puzzle we don't have. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Need to go back to the potatoes. So, left door. So, the memo. So, right, left, down, up, down. Okay, so the doll needs to be warmed. We got cold water. Oh. Oops. Down, up, down, left, right. Oh, I see. Think. Although, no, that needs to, Oh, maybe. Yeah, that... Oh, that lines up. Okay. So that means this needs to line up that way. That should work. Need to line this cherry up. And that orange or whatever the hell that is. Okay. So something's still not lined up, apparently. Oh, I didn't do check. Okay. And we need to warm up the doll. And combine this with the bottle of water. Oh. Oh wait, no, it's... Am I misremembering what the instructions said? Oh, yeah. Pour the bottle of water first into the... And then combine that with the gelatin. And then throw that in the oven. Here we have another open box with a leg. Okay, so I guess it's cooling this. And we also want to warm the doll. I don't know why. But it'll change color, apparently, or... Okay, so it says 1, 2, 3, 4, and is creepy as hell. Okay, so we have a key now. That's probably for the pair of handcuffs. Which was... right drawer? $529? No. No, that would be 625. Damn you. Letters that can be written both ways. But where can we enter those? Yeah, we haven't really come across anything like that. Okay, let's... Huh. Oh, I'm just blind. Okay. Why do we still have the key, though? Ah, I see. Right button. Do we need to warm it up too so we can open its hand? Okay, so that used up the key. What the hell can we use a hand for? Yeah, I actually already have noted that, Akane. And there wasn't anything else in here. This doesn't do anything. Do we need to... Okay. Well, what's this box for again? And we've got the arm part, or their arm here. Oh, that's what that bar is for. Why doesn't it go through to the other side? Oh, so what's the button for that? Left? Okay. Well, would chilling this guy again. Or warming it further. What about warming the hand further? Taking it past the state. Oh, I guess it's... We're at the point where it's only doing the same thing over and over again. I'm gonna double check, seeing if cooling twice does anything. Okay, no, it's just repeating the same stuff. Which means I really don't know what the hell this is doing. Oh. Left hand plus null equals. Okay. And that was the 529 or 625. So that would be 5, 9 or 1763. Okay, so my initial assumption that it was upside down appears to be the case. And then we need that hand that we have for that. Well, that wasn't too bad. I'd just forgotten entirely about one of the puzzles. I assume what we found in here is Junpei's corpse.
I don't think this is fake.
Now announcing the current casualties. D-Team, Diana, Bai, Sigma. C-Team, Junpei. These 4 are now deceased. As a result, 4 X-passes will be revealed. Blue, red, milk, jump. That is all.
Horrible! So horrible!
Wow, Jump is kind of fucked up there.
Do such a thing!
This room is locked. So, the one who killed Junpei is...
Carlos?
Damn it! Damn it! Break, damn you! Connie?
Junpei! Why? Why? I just don't know anymore.
Damn it. Who would have thought this would happen? All I wanted was to get that $500,000. If only I could save her. Just save Maria. It's all I wanted. And now... Reverie syndrome?
For example, say there's a PC with basic low-end components. If we played a number of videos all at once on it, what would happen?
The processing speed slows down, of course.
It's not much better than if the computer had froze. What's happening with your younger sister is similar.
So you're saying this isn't carbon monoxide poisoning, but...
Right. With Maria, her brain and nervous system seemed to be perfectly fine. We couldn't figure out the cause until now. Other patients with the same symptoms began appearing recently.
And they have?
Reverie syndrome. A variety of moments flicker in and out of the mind, as if one was constantly dreaming. That's why it's called the daydream or reverie syndrome. There have been no complete recoveries as of yet. However, it seems with the newest medical technology, a few cases have been successful at relieving the symptoms.
Then please, you must do the same for her.
Does little Maria have insurance? You do understand what's required for treatment, yes?
If I did, Maria will... So that means I absolutely can't die here.
That's why you killed Junpei, isn't it?
What did you say?
You figured you needed to kill someone to save your sister. And that's why you...
Whoa, what are you talking about?
Don't play dumb! Did you forget that you and I are the only ones in this ward? So it's obvious the killer is... It had to have been you, Carlos!
Connie, calm down!
I am calm!
Okay, you're right. I'm the only other one here. But
No, it was definitely you who killed him!
Wait, stop! You say that, but maybe you're the one who really did it.
What did you say?
You were the one who killed Junpei. And now, you're going totally nuts with that chainsaw.
I don't believe this. No matter what, even if the world went topsy-turvy this very second, So, I'm going to be the next one you kill, huh? If 2 more people die, you can return to your darling little sister.
Hey now, if you kill me, your probability of escape gets pretty high. What? Why'd you run away? Did you feel too threatened by me with this axe? Think. Calmly, think it over again. It's just like any other Code 3.
Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. And an aesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Okay, so after we voted at 1330, we were hit with the anesthetic. We awoke in the pantry after 1800. It's 4 hours of time not accounted for. What was I doing during that time? Was I really sound asleep then, or... I just can't remember what happened because of the drugs I was given. Maybe Akane was right, and I... What? Blackout? No. Akane had run off towards control. It might be possible to turn off the lights there. So she did kill Junpei? And she's coming for me. What do I do? What the hell should I do? Think calmly, rationally. Who is the most threatening person here right now? Whoever it was who killed Junpei. So what I need to do is remove that person. Even if it ends up being me. No! What the hell am I thinking? There's no way it could be me. So then...
Ah! There you are!
Damn it. Just who did it?
That's a good question. And I think a logical first answer is Junpei. Or is Zero. So clearly this is asking me to enter either Carlos or Akane. Oh, I forgot to answer Gab. Yeah, I'd even meant to.
Of course! Akane! She'd never do something like that to Junpei.
He's very... Yes, he's very important to me.
If that's the case, then I'm the only one who could have killed him.
Carlos, are you sure she wasn't going to say that he was
Maybe it was some kind of
very
parasite,
dead?
or I'm under hypnosis? Whatever it was, regardless of the reason, I was the... And then I forgot I did it because of the damn amnesia drug.
Carlos?
Don't come any closer! I'm dangerous. My body moves against my will. I might kill you next. If that's how it is, then
I feel like maybe the Danganronpa crew had a bit much influence on this one.
Mom, Dad. I won't let anyone die.
Carlos! Carlos! I am so sorry! You couldn't have killed Junpei. And
Now I'm curious, why couldn't Carlos have killed Junpei? Okay, making me go back and do that again. Okay, so I guess the correct answer is going to have been Akane. Or we just don't know the info yet. I wouldn't be surprised by that one. The killing isn't the difficult part, it's the dismembering that is the difficult part. Well, who else? Okay. Not likely to be.
That's right. Akane. She has to be the one who killed Junpei. Akane, why did you kill him?
I told you I didn't kill him! Carlos, I knew it. You.
No. I didn't kill.
Junpei. I'm sorry. I couldn't avenge you.
Akane? I just killed...
I'll go check out the other rooms.
Have fun.
Hmm. 1810.
That Eric. Why is he even bothering to look in the other rooms? We already searched through each one when we first woke up. Nothing.
I don't think we've seen all of them. There was that one room we couldn't figure out how to get into.
Oh, that's right. Let's go!
Whoa!
How crazy is this? I was tapping spots on the wall in the hallway when...
You opened some kind of secret door. You did good, I'm impressed.
Oh, wow! This room has a whole lot of books.
You like to read?
Do you like to read?
I don't know.
Come on, you're talking about yourself here.
I don't know. Do I like to read?
So, what is this room anyway?
A study. Though it's practically an entire library. It seems like someone was just here.
Who? The only one who can wander freely would be...
Right. It's got to be Zero. So that means...
This is Zero's study?
It is? Then there's gotta be some sort of clue. Something about
Not
who
really.
Zero is. Or how to get out of this crazy place.
If anything was hidden in here...
What are those little dolls?
Those safes would be the best bet.
Let's start looking.
Why are there stylized drawings of everybody? I mean, I did bring up the dolls, but I have to. So, Nendoroids, basically. Yeah, I think they're supposed to be doing letters. Just have to figure out which direction they're from. Maybe. Okay, it looks like we'll probably need additional parts for that key. That and the ink, and apparently that's a dip pen, are all related. Yeah, we don't know what letters, so that's completely useless to us right now. Is there anything in the ashtray? Who would have an ashtray if they don't smoke? Okay, maybe the key here. That looks like that's a gun. Ah, okay. No, this is a different type of cylinder. Okay, different key. Handgun. HFGY. Okay. Let's go put that in on the cylinder. I suspect it's wrong, but we don't have anything else to really try here, so... Nope. Yeah, it did. Maybe backwards? Okay, not a big deal. Can always come back. What? Oh. The fireplace. Okay, so star key. SO216. Oh. Okay. Can we go upstairs? Indeed we can. That is probably going to annoy the hell out of me. So this is nil, but I suspect we'll need to figure out a different thing for it. Okay, no. Now I'm real confused. Another weapon. Okay. Oh. Oh, I guess we need the part that goes inside there before we can attach part E to it. Crossbow. The sun card also says no. Interesting. Oh, screw these. Okay. So the sun one is... Okay. I guess we are actually going to be finished up here, since it doesn't look like we can interact with anything else. go hit up the 5-1. That is the deny post. Means this is exist. I think that's what the thing said. Odd that it does give us just straight up the answer, though. Okay. Okay, that activates that. Oh, that's probably what the letters that we need to decode it to. So 216. And we get okay, so grass dance, sand dance, and wind dance. Those. We haven't found anything for that. Likely relates to that. Looks like both of those in there are the wind dance, moves 7 down. Now, is that +7 or -7? Well, okay. There's also the matter of how these work. Oh, this is related to the HFGY. I think that's a HFGY. No longer relevant. And I don't remember what the various poses are. So up is 3. Okay, so right arm is 3. is that actually up or down? Well, don't think... Oh wait, that's... Okay, so... we need the A part as well. Weird. Especially weird that they don't show it opening. Now I'm wondering if the bottle of ink, as it says... No, we don't have another key, do we? Okay. Oh wait, what did that note say? Bullet for C team, arrow for Q team, acid for D team. Oh shoot. Carlos, Akane, and... Junpei? Oh, that's Sigma. I'm dumb as hell. Grenade launcher. Maybe that can open the... Okay, so 3 wind figurines. Okay, so part A. Presumably that combines with part B, which then combines with part A, B, C, D, and then D, E, E. And this is a key somehow. Note 3. JO503. Yeah, it was 3 of the Wind Dance figurines. So JO524. Oh. I think. So Q1210. And it shows us a book, but it's really going to be a slip of paper. Thing we already did. Kill one.
What does kill one mean?
Must mean we have to kill someone.
We have to.
What the?
Is that...
No!
Junpei!
Okay, and it's
just kill himself.
Not spoiling other things.
But why?
Maybe it had to do with Junpei's body?
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. D-Team, Diana, Vi, Sigma. These 5 are now deceased. As a result, 5 X-passes will be revealed.
That's why it's saying to kill one.
Jump, blue, red, milk. That is all.
But Carlos's fight. Interesting.
Wait, it mentioned 5 people, right?
Aside from us, Akane's left.
But why in the world did D-Team...
The execution. Back during the vote at 1330, D-Team was... Well, the reason why isn't the issue. What's important is the reveal of 5 X-passes. In other words...
If one more person dies...
Hey, guys, we should stay calm now. Let's just put these weapons down.
Put yours down first.
What are you saying, Eric?
Eric, you pull the trigger.
Put mine down, then you'll...
Everyone dies.
Look over there.
Why, Mira? We're in love. aren't we?
Eric, this will be hard for you to hear, but I think you might be mistaken about that.
You're lying!
Then why is a gun pointed at you right now?
No, it's not what it looks like, Eric. I love you with all that I am.
Mira.
So you know what you need to do, right?
Huh?
You don't get it?
What do you mean?
God, how dumb can you get?
Mira, this isn't you trying to get Eric to kill me, is it?
Don't be stupid. I have this gun pointed at him so that I can protect you, of course. If I drop my weapon, then Eric will...
And Eric, how about you putting yours down first?
No way! Not happening. If I put this down, you'll definitely kill Mira.
There's no way I would.
How would I know? What proof do I have that you won't up and fire that thing?
Upside, there'll be more than one casualty here.
Hey, we aren't getting anywhere like this. If just one more person dies, one more person. One more. Just one more.
Oh, wait. I should put in joke answers first. Again. That should really have again. Actually, I wonder, does it have things for... Nope. For, Man, I really can't remember anybody. Okay. Eric it is.
Are you for real?
I guess my question is, why do all of these wounds cause so much bleeding?
This is a joke, right?
Looks like it got you pretty good. You'd probably come out okay if we moved to help you right now, but...
Mira?
Eric, I'm going to kill you.
I see. Of course. Only me. One more.
Do you have any last words?
Mira, I forgive you. You look better when you smile.
Why?
Well,
You're
you
asking me that?
already shot him.
You're the one who took the first shot.
Yeah, you're right. But how can you be so calm about it?
Calm? Oh no, I'm actually surprised right now. I had no idea his last words would be the same as my firsts.
Your first...
No, not that way. It's something else. First of all, it's not as if I was actually dating him or anything.
I guess you weren't really in love then.
I suppose he thought we were, though. I just let him go since it would have been a hassle.
a hassle? What about how Eric feels?
His feelings, huh? I haven't really been able to understand emotions my whole life. Anger, sadness, pain, fear, and things like love. So when Eric said he liked me as much as he did, I didn't know why. I don't even really understand what he said before he died.
Wow. I was not expecting Mira to be this fucked up.
What are you doing?
I'm going to touch Eric's heart. Ever since I was little, I've always been told I'm callous and unfeeling. Why did the faces on people change? I never understood what expressions were. I'd take a mirror and practice making them every day, but they never quite looked right. One day my mother told me something. Deep inside a person's chest is an object called a heart. This heart controls their emotions and changes their expressions. I remember thinking, that's unfair. Why was everyone hiding this important thing inside so no one else could see? I wanted to see what it looked like. I decided my first would be a woman, about the same age as my mother. I waited on an isolated street so there would be no bystanders. And then I stabbed her without warning with a small knife I brought with me. I'd practiced on animals, but I was still surprised by how fast she collapsed.
Why did you do this? I want to see what a heart is. I think I'm the only one who doesn't know. Oh, God. Hey, that's where you hide it, right? I know where it is. Hurry up and show me! I forgive you. So please, don't ever do something so terrible again. Can you do that? Why? Because smiles look better on you. Smiles?
The woman didn't answer me.
This whole section's kind of fucked.
A long time. She didn't even blink anymore. When I gave up on waking her, I thoroughly searched for her heart. It took some time, but I soon felt an unfamiliar, warm, comforting sensation.
I knew it. It was here.
The last expression the woman formed on her face was a smile. Well, that's when I realized that this kind of moment was when you should smile.
So Mira's the heart ripper.
I began to hunt for that, reaching out and touching heart after heart. I was terrible at it at first. I barely touched hearts and always badly. But after doing it over and over again, I eventually got better at it. Fear, hatred, sadness. I learned about so many emotions by touching hearts, and there was always new expressions to see. But unfortunately, after that first, I was never able to find that comforting heart. I wanted to feel that warmth one more time. I wandered aimlessly, searching to find someone who held that same warmth. And that was how one day I came across Eric. He was working at an ice cream shop. With one glance, I could tell he was useless. No talent, no worth, nothing. I've seen many hearts of those like him, but none held my interest. Naive, helpless weaklings. It's as if they're amusing creatures simply there to be exploited. That's all I saw them as. But Eric, something felt different with him. I stopped by the shop several times to watch him. I just had to figure out how he was different from all the others. I tried talking to him. I spent time speaking with him, going places together to learn how he reacts. But I still didn't know. At one point, I thought I'd made a mistake. But... oh, this is it. I knew Eric would be different. I had a hunch when I first met him, and I was right. I told you, didn't I? And his last words were exactly the same as my first. How incredible is that?
This person really, truly loved me. So this is love. This.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q-Team, Eric. D-Team, Diana, Vi, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-Passes will be revealed. Fight, jump, core, blue, red, milk. That is all.
Well, I wouldn't have believed poor being fitting for Eric before this one.
I just noticed. I think that's an anagram.
An anagram?
You've switched the letters around to get a different meaning. The truth is invisible.
So that's what it changes to, huh?
What do you think it means?
I'm not really sure. Maybe it's similar to a human heart. You can't see it because it's hidden inside your chest.
All right, should I put them in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I should have actually been paying attention. But I think I have access to the log, so... Fight, jump, pour blue, red milk. Will Akane escape with him?
Yeah.
Looks like the answer to that one is no. So I suspect that was the only answer I had to that one that didn't also result in the death of Q. That's awful. What is love, don't hurt me, as the achievement. Now, there are clearly 4 names we can input. I assume
We aren't getting anywhere like...
that basically the I wasn't expecting that to be an actual available answer.
All right. I'll just slowly put my weapon down first. So now, you two?
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Will Mira still shoot Eric?
No!
Yep, about what I expected.
What an idiot.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q-Team, Q. D-Team, Diana, Bai, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-passes will be revealed.
Let's go, Mira! Let's get out of here. Build a happy home and wonderful future together.
Yeah.
Eric's not going to survive to see the end of the week. I wasn't expecting to be shown so literal.
Man, I don't think I could be any happier. I have you, Mira. And this bed is super comfy. I couldn't ask for anything more. Isn't that right?
Yeah, right.
I hope we can be like this every day. Forever and ever and...
Yeah, I suspect all of these others are actually just at bad ends. I just can't see potential paths for killing Mira. Or, well, I mean, killing yourself's going to be a bad end as well. So. Let's actually just show those off then. Now, killing Mira will
Aren't getting anywhere.
probably result in total group wipeout, would be my guess. Or we'll shoot Mira, not kill her, and it'll be the same as
No, you won't!
killing no one. Oh, it's just going to be the Eric ending, isn't it?
Eric! Why?
Mira!
No, not there! If you do it there, then his heart will be gone! Your heart, I have to...
Hey, don't make that face. Smiles look better on you.
What a waste! What? See what you went and did? No! I just... And lest we forget, you tried to kill me, didn't you? Better not try to weasel out of this.
the stiffest animations.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q-Team, Q, Eric. D-Team, Diana, Phi, Sigma. These 7 are now deceased.
Jeez. This couldn't have ended any shittier.
Mira.
Yep. I have to imagine that the killing yourself ending is going to be the same as... I mean, I don't really know the name, so I'll just put Q in. But since I don't
Hey, we aren't getting anywhere like this.
think I have enough time to
One more person
do a
dies.
puzzle room after that. That's why I'm doing these. Ah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not Quark, but... Okay, so we don't actually have the name to enter. Unsurprising. I hadn't really noticed that there were 3 types of flowcharts. Okay. So this follows from that. Interesting that I followed up with one of the things from the first one I saw. Pure ass random chance. Well, thank you for watching. I will be back with more of this next time. Oh, and actually, can show that there's a little lock there. I don't know what I need for it. This is also similarly probably a lock of some kind. But I'll be back with more of this tomorrow.